Okay, so as I was saying, on June 9th, that's the plan to have an offline tournament. One day, 8 hours, book the place, play. If we finish all the tournaments and we still have time, that's plenty of time for some, replays around and shit, like get to talk and all that good stuff. So, I was saying I already talked with the Romanian Guilty Gears tribe, community. So I talked with the DRC dudes, Daco Roman Council. It's the official so far, official Romanian Guilty Gears tribe Discord. They are down for this. The representatives, I'm gonna call it like that. So the people who are in charge of, were in charge and still are in charge of the server from the creation and making sure to, harvest new players and all that stuff. They already told me that they will be much more than happy to take part in this. So the day I will get the pricing and overall, I will have a call with all these representatives, the people that I'm calling representatives, more like POCs, so point of contacts. I'm gonna get in touch with them and we're gonna sit down and try to see how we get this through. So whatever will be the price for renting the place, I'm already opting to pay the half of it. I'm not gonna do like I did with Ragnarok this time to go fully on my wallet and all that stuff. Not that I don't want to do it, but if I have to do that thing, I'd rather wait until next year and do it with Ragnarok to have a big thing where more than just Romanian players can tune in and all that stuff. The usual stuff. So here, basically, what I'm trying to do is a call out to the Romanian FGC as a big umbrella. Okay, if you are living in this country or you're from this country, even if you don't live here but you play fighting games and you tend to consider yourself as part of the Romanian fighting game community, this is a call out for you. Okay, if you want to meet with the other people, you don't want to keep this just online to go somewhere with this community, because let's be honest, again, I'm gonna be 100 on this. You know who I am. We don't have an active scene here. It's except for those online tournaments, there is no competitive anything except playing online and playing ranked and playing with other people on Discord, which is already a good beginning. It's a good startup, but there is nada except that. And I'm calling out to y'all. You're here. I'm gonna do a post on Facebook and all the every single fucking possible place where I can find Romanian fighting game players. I'm gonna throw out this call to you, and guess what? If this doesn't happen, if the people doesn't show up to help make this thing happen, then that's a very, very clear message from the Romanian community. That's how I'm gonna take it. You take it the way you want, but if you know me for a long time enough, you know what I'm trying to do with this FGC thing in Romania here. Sorry for the people that are not from Romania. This might be just sound like me ranting or venting on the how the people are behaving around here, but that's not the goal. The goal is to tell you that, hey, exciting things are coming. I want to host an offline tournament, and based on the success of this, maybe more will come throughout the year. So we have these small events to prepare for, let's say, so that's from my side, to prepare for Ragnarok to come. Trying to get more people around and all that stuff. Now, as it is for now, there is no pricing, there is no money to give for whatsoever. It's just at the conceptual, state right now. It's just like we're just brainstorming this. I'm gonna announce it to you. I'm gonna talk with the people and see who is willing to actually tip in. Because at the end of the day, yes, this shit is going to involve money. I know this is a very, very sensible subject when you want to approach to community stuff. You want to do something, I'm like, fuck that. I've been trying that. I done my part. I did what I have to do. I went down there for Ragnarok. I spent my whole fucking money on this. I try my best. I did whatever I do. It was a success. For the Viandos side, that shit was fine. I managed to do what I wanted to do. I gathered people from the Viandos community to play because it was Romanian, French, Polish, whatever, XYZ that came, last September. But now, as it is for just us Romanians, what the fuck are we doing except playing online? Do you want us to just remain this online FGC, no offline tournaments? Or do you want it to happen? If you want it to happen, then, well, it's about fucking time to start to act and behave like a fucking community. instead of just sitting back and just like, ah, man, I would come, but ah, man, he's asking money for me. I'm not asking shit for you, from you. I'm not asking you personally. I'm asking communities. There is a Street Fighter community. There is a Mortal Kombat community. There is a Guilty Gear community. There is Tekken community. Now, I'm not going to individuals and asking you shit. All of y'all, you have Discord groups and you call yourselves Romanian something something FGC. Now it's time to prove it. So basically, this exciting announce is also a roast in the same time. You know, because I have to do this. I've been trying to do it the softest way possible, and that shit is going nowhere. So I need to, you know, a little bit and see if anybody in this motherfucking country is interested in doing something like that. Or if it's just me. If it's just me in my corner, you know, having wild dreams and thinking that, yeah, people might go, yeah, la 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 la. You know. Thank you, Punro. So yeah, like, I'm trying. Like, if it just doesn't work, then I'm wasting my time trying to, you know, use the defib and wake the fuck out of this community. If it doesn't work, I'm gonna continue doing my Viando shit. Right? Viandos is not, again, if I need to repeat this because I already had DMs and I talked with some people back in the days that they were thinking that Viandos belongs to the Romanian FGC. No. Viandos belong to this motherfucking face. I am the man behind this, and we have Chris and other people that are tipping in to help because they also enjoy what we do here. So, yeah. No, it's okay. I don't mind. Like, I understood that, and I got the feeling from a very long time ago. I'm just trying to, you know, shake these people up so they can wake up and we can do something, because we do have people that are interested in those games. But the thing is, when it comes to moving together and doing something once, people are starting to back the fuck out. I was like, ah, man, just, you know, which is understandable. I just want to play online. Yeah, well, then stay there and do your shit online and don't, you know, I mean, I don't know how to say this because it's gonna sound rude or bad, you know. Well, at least for you, in your case, Punero, that is just taken, right? That is taken. But like here, I'm like, the whole thingy is the same shit with Street Fighter, is the same shit with Guilty Gear, is the same shit anywhere, you know. Yeah, no worries, Gray. I know your plans, you know, but yeah. So this is something that I wanted to address a long time ago. I tried to address it in a very, very polite and nice way, but, you know, motherfuckers be not listening to that shit. So I need to go this way, like, all out, to see. If nobody still gives a shit, then I'm gonna stop giving a shit and mind only my Viando shit, which is also fine by me. Less work, less trouble. You know what I mean, Punro, you know, as a tournament host and trying to gather a community and do stuff like that. Like, the work behind it is tremendously big and frustrating, and there is a lot of shit behind that. Nobody forces you to go do it when you get to do it. I get that. But yeah, I just want to know if we do have actually an FGC, or is just like a groups of friends in their corner on Discord playing stuff, and sometimes when there is something that is happening in the country and they can take part, they gonna partake. Otherwise, I just want that, you know, confirmation. So I just want to have the fucking confirmation, like, yo, should I focus more on my Viandos thingy? You know, I see it as a hub where people from Europe, anywhere you want to come in, it's open tournaments. There is no separating, you know, different types of tournaments or shit like that. So that's what I'm trying to see, if I should just keep on focusing on my stuff. Like, I'm already doing that, right? Yeah. Yeah, so that's the thing. Like, and also, like, I just want the people to let me know. I don't, you know, I'm not gonna be like mad at anybody or whatsoever. Oh, you made me waste my time. I tried something. No, I'm the one choosing to use my time to do this stuff. So I just want to see if they follow. So if there is still any Romanian, you know, viewer in this chat, stay tuned on Facebook and all that, or Discord, and on other streams. I will still coming back at this and giving you more and more updates on this, and we're gonna try that. If it doesn't work, well, it is what it is. I'm gonna just host like friendly stuff with probably some Street Fighter friends, and still gonna meet and do our stuff like I usually do. But I just wanna bring everybody. We are under a big umbrella, which is FGC, and then you have Tekken community, Guilty Gear, Street Fighter, but there is one big umbrella, and I want that umbrella to stop being closed. Like, it's time to open it and not just stay at each corner. Like, let's all stay together and try to do something with this because it's fun. Offline experiences are freaking fun. You get to meet with people who can go eat something, drink, get to talk and all that shit. You can play more offline when you meet, and there is more into that. But if the people are not having the same vision, or they don't feel at all going in that direction, that is understandable as well. I'm just gonna cut that part and was like, yeah, continue do your those weekly online tournaments, and if there is any special offline that can actually involve everybody, just like Ragnarok, I'm gonna gather the money, talk with the sponsors, whatever, the plausible sponsors, whoever who wants to help and shit like that, and just host one big Ragnarok, and everybody just come and play and shit like that. Now here is a second bit to this. I understand that there are lots of players, Romanian players, that are participating to these tournaments that are not from Bucharest. Okay, it takes you 5 hours to get here, 3 hours. Plus, when you come, you need to think about the rent and all that stuff. I get that. Again, I'm not like putting a chain on your, I'm not chaining you from the neck and dragging you here. If you can make it, make it. If you can't, don't. It's that simple. My big problem in all of this bullshit, actually, Punro, is whenever you, I've already lived this and seen this, like, whenever you're trying to do something like that, that is fucking obvious. If nobody has to spend a pickle, except just coming paying your entry fee, even that, it's a problem for some people as well. They don't give a fuck. As soon as they're like, oh, you're asking money from me. Oh, man, what the fuck? Yo, no. Well, sadly enough, things like that cannot be done just by... And I ain't no Bill Gates. I ain't no Jeff Bezos. I cannot do everything for you. I can start and do a half of it, but I'm just gonna, request from you just to lift your finger. To tell me, hey, I'm present and I want to be part of this. I'm not asking you to do the dirty job. I'm asking you to lift a finger and say, hey, I want to be part of this. And whatever I can help to the best of my capabilities where I'm at now, I might help. Or, I cannot help with this, but whatever I can do, show some involvement if you want that. Again, there are different types of, fighting game players out there. Some like to go with the community stuff, doing all this shit and being part of this. Some just don't give a fuck. They just want to play online. Too much of a hassle to go offline, pay a trip to there, pay rent and all that bullshit, where to stay, accommodation and all this stuff. I get that. Again, nobody's forcing you to do so. The only request I have for these type of people, and I know why I'm saying this, I don't know if any of them is in the chat here, I'm not sure. But when I'm gonna post, because I'm gonna cut this part after the stream, and that's the video I will share to talk about this shit. I know some of y'all are out there. Whenever this shit like that happen, I tell you, yeah, you don't have to. Yeah, if you don't feel like doing this, you can just step out. Step out, but don't come back and throw shit at me. Like, oh man, what the fuck is this? I could have done this better. It could have been better. Why do you allow this? Why do you allow that? When you choose to back the fuck out, you shut the fuck up and back the fuck up. You get the fuck out of my face. You have no words on this. You can have your personal impressions, keep it to yourself. Or you can tell it to someone else, but don't come to me and try to throw some random shit at me when initially you were not even taking part of this. I'm sorry, this was supposed to be an exciting news. Like, yay, man, I want to have this fun stuff to do. But just talking about it, brings back some other shit that I needed to spill out. So I'm spilling it out. Then yeah, again, sorry for the ranting type of announcement, but again, June 9th, that's the plan. I already even started to work on the banner to do the social posting, whatever bullshit and all that stuff. But we'll see. All right, we'll see. So that's the thing I did so far for it. I'm gonna put it here next to the chat so you can see. So that's something like that. And after, like, you can see here, there is already Bataclan. One more. Well, I cannot win. Why? I cannot wait one more week just for one person. Gray. I think you understand why I'm saying that. Like, I don't want to be rude, but can't. Sadly enough. But hey, you never know. If the June one works fine, maybe there will be another one in December or before December. You never know. So that's the first, initiative. Like, we start with this, see how that shit goes. Yeah. So you see how that shit goes, and then we'll, probably plan more and more like this. It depends also on the pricing, the season for the gaming place and all that shit, like how high the prices are going. If the prices are way too high, then this shit doesn't make any sense because we are all gonna lose. So yeah, thank you. I planned on going joining, in the call when I'm gonna see like you boys from the CPDF, how many of you are out there, and then go and ask who I can ask. As you can see here, you have the BattleCon logo on the banner, because I'm also an admin on the BattleCon, and BattleCon is the official Romanian fighting game community that I know, that I've ever known. So yeah, I will go there and see, I know Lorenzo, you're one of the forefathers. So yeah, you were on my, I was aiming at you as well when I was talking about that, to go and talk to you and see what we can do if you're up for it when I get more information. Like, yeah, it's not like I'm not, you get it. It's not about like one community should carry everything and whatever. No, like whatever you can help with, even if it's just bracket managing, like, but do you want to be part of this? That would be, like, and, yes, okay, good. Let's start to work on this and see, I want to get you guys involved as well a little bit in what I do, so you can see the back end of things. And that will give you a pretty good insight onto how these tournaments are held. What is the hustle behind it? You already have a little bit of idea on it, based on Ragnarok. You took part and helped us a lot, so I appreciate that. So yeah, that's the point, Gray. That's what I'm trying to do. Sorry that I have to say it in a very, very harsh way. I'm gonna say, somewhat quote unquote brutal way, even though I was still trying to be polite as fuck. But yeah, we'll do what we can. So the Guilty Gear is already up. The Tekken, as I can see here, you guys seem to be also up for it. That's great. I just need to talk with the Street Fighter players and see how it goes, because there is no specific Discord for Street Fighter. There is another Discord called Romanian FGC, which is very much Street Fighter-ish. So I'm just gonna go there and talk with these people and see who wants to partake in this and that. And oh, another thing, even if one community, for example, if I talk with the Street Fighter players, the Street Fighter community, and they're like, nah, fuck this, we don't need that. No problem. That's good for you. I'm gonna still host it. If you wanna come to the tournament and participate, no worries, you can come and participate. But you keep any single kind of bullshit for, again, to yourself. Unless it's constructive criticism, critics to help the stuff move forward, better. But if it's just your fucking point of view in your corner because, I've been sitting here, I'm not taking part in, I haven't done shit for that. But based on what I can see here, this is bad. And I could have actually done, no, shut the fuck up. If you could have done it better, why didn't you join at the first place, right? So I don't want to deal with this kind of people. You're not bringing anything good on the table. You're just peeling stupid shit around, and I don't need that stuff. Nobody in the community needs that stuff, right? Besides that, what else do I have to say? No, just the June thing that I would like it to happen. And if it doesn't happen, there will be something still on the 9th of June with a shorter period of time, and I'm just gonna do like a gathering with some friends. There will be Tekken, Street Fighter, and Guilty. All these games will be there. We'll just meet, have a drink, responsibly drinking and having fun and playing some shit and just, enjoy it. Probably stream it and, have some fun. So that's that. conclusion of all of this yappy part of this stream is that if you're Romanian and watching this shit, wake the fuck up. We need to do something with our community. That dormant, if not like almost on the verge of dying, if it's not already dead. Offline speaking, that shit is dead. We need to bring it back alive. We need to bring it back. And that cannot happen if everybody sits in their corner and hoping that Jesus will come and do it for you. Or somebody will just show up and take care of everything and do that for you. No, not in this case.